Hi Internet, I'm John Appleseed. Welcome to my YouTube channel where we do a daily crossword puzzle. Today we've got the Friday Los Angeles Times puzzle for June 26, 2026. Jeremy Venook is the constructor and Patty Verrill is the editor, and I like to do the Los Angeles Times puzzle at least once a week. I really like their layout, how they put I like the way they put the clue that I've got highlighted in the grid in this bold type in this nice yellow area. It's easy to read for these aging eyes that I have. All right, let's get into the puzzle. One across Carrefour's country. Carrefour is a French grocery store. I think it means intersection. France does not fit, so I don't know what it is. Let's go stay in this corner. One down is eyesight. Could it be a sight in your eye like the iris? Don't know. Two down, Hindu god of fire is Agni, where we get the word ignite from. Three down, eyepiece, or it comes from an Indo-European root. Three down, eyepiece. Don't know. Four down, that could be iris. Four down is storms. Five down is bold alternative. So italics, maybe another. Italic. Then what would one across be? Carrefour's country. Snowy bird, rarely found in snowy places. For 14 across, that could be the snowy egret. My favorite t-shirt that I regret not buying had a crocodile on it. And the crocodile was saying, egrets, I've had a few. 17 across, inner self. Too young. That's probably the anima and the animus. 20 across is hours at an art gallery. Don't know. Eyesight for one down. Three down looks like it might be iris for eyepiece. Haiti, they speak a Creole French there. They probably have Carrefours. I guess maybe that's what that is. Your eyes are in your head. So I guess that's what that is. Hours at an art gallery with a question mark. Nothing comes to mind there. Okay, storms. Could be tempests. 21 down is blank. It's blank brainer. It's a no-brainer. 6 across. Now we're here. Cuticle oil spot. You might put cuticle oil on your fingernail, I guess. 15 across, Hindu mentor. Would that be your guru, perhaps? 18 across, soup noodle. That's usually udon in the crosswords. 6 down, the sympathizer Pulitzer winner, Viet Thanh Nguyen is a common Vietnamese name. I don't know that author, but I think that works. And I was worried about this NG beginning, but that does work. 7 down, German auto is probably Audi. 8 down, nutrient in beans and rice. I guess they both have iron. Just a guess there with what we've got. 9 down, putting one foot forward in a way, lunging. So, hours at an art gallery, displaying what? 22 down for sure. Don't know that. Okay, 10 across, trellis part. An arch. Will the trellis have an arch? 16 across, Pixar film set partially in the afterlife. That was Coco. I enjoyed that one. 19 across, bicycle attachment. No, 22 down is for sure, and 24 across is Memoji platform. Is that Mac iOS? I'm not sure about that. 10 down is doctrinal rupture. So a schism might appear in a religious group over doctrine. 11 down, Arachne's device. Arachne from Greek mythology was a weaver. So she would use a loom, and because of her hubris or her pride, she was turned into a spider, hence the name arachnid for spiders in their ilk. 12 down, land division, an acre. That's a plot of land here. 13 down, boatload is a ton, I guess. So a trellis is made up of slats, and bicycle attachment is a horn. Displaying time, so you'd have the time, the hours the art gallery is open. Just playing time? Are we adding a dis to playing time? I'm not sure. 22 down for sure. I think this is going to be iOS for the Memoji platform, and that could give us totes for sure. Totes. 25 across factory that produces bad vibes. Okay, then we could have a DIS beginning here. It could be discontent something. Discontent would be bad vibes, maybe. Now is the winter of our discontent made glorious summer by this son of York. I think I'm butchering the quote there, but you know what I mean. 32 across, irrefutable point. Nope, and 35 across, concise, concession. The shortest way to concede would be to say, I lose, or I lost, perhaps. 36 down, the Godfather actress Shire is Talia Shire. So it is I lost. 32 down, happen across. Nope, 25 down, start of a Tibetan religious title, the Dalai Lama. And 26 down, taskbar lineup would be your icons on your computer screen using iOS, I guess. Irrefutable point, a fact. 40 across, mum's mum. Mum, typically the British way to say mother, so let's do nan, which is a British way to say grandmother. Happen across is to find, and we get another dis beginning for 44 across. Admit to wearing a dental prosthetic. What about the center section? 33 across, fad, could be all the rage. 27 down, swap, trade. And 28 down, consume, eat. 37 across, part of some uniforms. Many uniforms have a hat. 37 down, third person possessive, he, she, it, has. And 41 across, word in a Sami Nosrat cookbook title. Oh, that might be acid, salt, fat, acid, heat. Third person, okay, his, a possessive pronoun there. And then we'll try acid. Then 42 down, boutonniere, partner. That's corsage? I don't think that, it does fit. Okay, I thought it was going to be too short. Yeah, so corsage is something the girl might wear on a prom date, and the boy would have a corsage, a boutonniere in his lapel. Okay, disclose. That's admit to. Disclosed mouth. Playing time. Content. What? So closed mouth is a phrase. If you admit you're wearing a dental prosthetic, you are disclosing your mouth, I guess. 29 down, Glazer of Broad City. Isn't that Ilana or something like that? 30 down, easy bucket. Well, that might be swish. Easy bucket is a basketball bucket. 31 down, miss. 34 across, Trout's team on scoreboard. Mike Trout plays for the Los Angeles Angels, who I think are LAA. That fits with Alana, what I think Ms. Glazer's first name is. So let's take out disclosed mouth. Judicial pauses. You have a stay, a judicial stay in a case. Miss could be pass or lass for a young lady. Easy bucket. Okay, layup is an easy bucket in basketball. Still basketball. 43 across, burden is the onus. Content mill. I guess that is somebody who cranks out a lot of content. So we'll try lass for miss. Layup, Ilana, look right. Admit to wearing a dental prosthetic. Disclose the gap. Maybe you have a prosthetic to hide a gap in your teeth. If you admit that you're that there really is a gap in your teeth that you can't see, or disclosing the gap. Okay, I like that. Content mill becomes discontent mill. factory. Yeah, that's the mill there. Playing time becomes displaying time. And close the gap becomes disclose the gap. So 51 across is going to begin with dis, probably. Process of detachment. Disaster, something? Don't know. 49 across is broadcast to air, a TV show. Let's do this corner. 58 across, slam dance. You do a rave, is it like a dance party where you do a slam? 58 down, Mayo o Diciembre, Spanish name for May and December. Those are months. So each of those would be a mes, the Spanish word for month. 51 down, Barbie or Ken is a doll. 52 down, Ray of Barbie. Issa Rae was in a film. And 45 down, nut used to make cheese or butter. I think that's cashew. So yeah, mosh pit is where they do the slam dance. Otherwise, else. And shredded side would be a side of coleslaw. All right, let's try and get a song. I'm aware that I haven't sung anything yet. 50 across, Ivy in New Haven. That's where Yale is, and Ivy is a university here. 53 down, opening at the post office. Slot, maybe, where you deposit your mail. Springfield Elementary bus driver is Otto from The Simpsons. Viola clef is probably the alto clef. Standard choice is your go-to. And 65 across, school founded in 1440. I'm going to guess that is Eton from the letters we have. So we'll try slot for opening at the post office. Titan of industry is a tycoon. So process of detachment, disassociation, something like that. 47 across, Japanese ascent. The way to say yes in Japanese is hi. 48 down, pass. Elapse, as in time, as one, together. There's a small hotel with a wishing well. I wish that we were there together. Okay, we got it in one song at the end here. Disassociation, and that is just association with a dis prefix. 55 down, wee bit would be one iota. 56 down, elevator name. Otis is an elevator manufacturer. 60 across, Getty Images. Download, I guess you can download photos from a site called Getty Images. Took effect, set in. Clear one's name off a board, for example, could be to erase it. And blank of the above is none of the above for 57 down, and E will finish the puzzle. All right, 12:43, but only one song, so I was thinking a lot about the theme rather than thinking about possible songs that these answers reminded me of. So I got the playing time, a common phrase when you're talking about the number of minutes that a basketball player might have in a game, I guess, so playing time didn't come to me naturally as a phrase. So that took a minute to get. I got discontent from content, but content mill, also not a phrase I'm really that rolls off my tongue easily, but mill should have come more quickly from the factory clue. Close the gap. Yeah, that disclosed mouth was what I had in there first, and then these downs kind of helped me correct that. So yeah, figuring out the theme didn't really speed my solve a lot. I still stumbled over the themed answers a little bit and had to get answers from the crossings. But not a bad puzzle. The theme is fun, not too hard to figure out. Helped you a little bit with filling in the clues, and not too much crossword ease in this puzzle. Acre is a common answer. Iris, also a common answer, usually clued by something related to the eye. Agni, we don't see a lot. We see a lot of Greek and Roman gods and goddesses, but not too many Hindu or gods or from other traditions. All right, I hope you enjoyed watching. Please come back for more puzzles and games, and I'll see you next time.